What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Braisha, aka Kiss by Bo, and we are back with another video, guys. We're back with another episode of Can You Rock a Paper Bag, the podcast. Listen, if I had a paper bag going right now, I bet you and your mama and your friends all would be like, dang, I want that paper bag. But it's not what I have on. It's literally my confidence shining through that bag. You feel me? Therefore, I can rock a paper bag. The question is, can you? So we are back with another episode, you feel me? Season 3 is called Stylist as My Mother, you feel me? But today's topic, guys, is how to discover your style. 3 ways to uncolor your style personality. Listen, this is the most anticipated episode yet because we're talking about style personality. I feel like a lot of times we talk about your style personality, try to figure it out. Like if in a lot of my episodes we're saying, oh, what's your style personality? Oh, figure that out. Or this style personality, it helps you to do X, Y, and Z, right? And if y'all really don't know what it is, you really can't figure out the X, Y, and Z to it. You feel me? So we're here and we're going to talk about your style personality, right, guys? We're just going to jump on into it because it's a lot of information that I'm about to give to you. So I don't want to even waste any time, but we about to jump on in it, okay? Jump on in it. Okay. So let's break it down. There's 3 steps, right? But 3 steps got like steps A, B, and C's, right? So there's 3 steps to uncover your style personality, right? The first step is to define your style personality, right? And you probably like, what is that, right? The second step is analyze your wardrobe. And the third step is to understand your personality traits, right? So starting with step number 1 to define your style personality. First, we're gonna access your current style, right? I'll give you all like a link perhaps to my style, my closet audit that I'm gonna do, so y'all can kind of see how I like figured out. I accessed my closet, figure out what I had in my closet, because I'm gonna go through it and break it down, right? Nonetheless, so you're gonna have to figure out your current style, right? And then categorize your style by genre, right? So, you know, it's a lot of times people try to figure out what is their style. We're going to categorize it by your genre. And there's numerous style genres, right, guys? Each, they characterize distinct aesthetics, right? Influences and elements, right? And here are some examples. So we have boho, which is like free-spirited, eclectic. I'm really boho chic all day, but it's free-spirited, eclectic, bohemian style, flowy elements, ethnic patterns, layered jewelry. I'm a layered jewelry, earth tones type of vibe. I'm kind of like rocker right now, but you know, all that good stuff, right? Then we got classic, which is timeless, sophisticated, classic style, emphasizes clean lines, tailored silhouettes, neutral colors. Then we got chic. Chic style is polished, redefined, often features sleek, minimalistic designs, monochromatic color palettes, structured pieces, subtle detailing, right? Then we have streetwear, yes, influenced by urban culture, youth fashion. Streetwear blends casual and edgy elements, you feel me? Often includes graphic tees, hoodies, and statement accessories. Then we got preppy, right? We got some preppy is more like your clueless vibe, right? Preppy, we have clean cut, collegiate inspired looks, you feel me, like Letterman looks type vibes, button down shirts, polo shirts, chinos, things of that nature, right? Romantic style includes femininity, whimsical, soft fabrics, floral, lace detailing. I'm thinking like Betsy Johnson or Kate Spade is kind of like romantic. Edgy, right? Edgy embraces the bold, unconventional fashion choices, often featuring leather garments, distressed denim studs, statement piece. I'm thinking like Alexander McQueen is more edgy. Minimalist, like a Rick Owen. Minimalist style focuses on simplicity, functionality with clean lines, neutral colors. Prioritizes quality over quantity, right? So they don't have a lot. They got a little, but it's fire little, right? You feel me? Then we got vintage. Vintage is thrift, right? Or Vivienne Westwood, she's more like punk. There's some vintage inspired pieces out there too, but vintage, a lot of people do retro too. But like Brandy Melville, I feel like is low-key a vintage retro vibe nonetheless. But vintage style draws inspiration from past eras, incorporating retro elements, like I was saying, decades from the 60s, 70s, 80s. It celebrates nostalgia. Unique pieces like 2K, what is it, not 2K, what is it, what the kids call it, Y2K vibes and shit like that, right? Eclectic, embraces style diversity, creativity, mix and matching different aesthetics, textures, patterns, colors, characterized by experimental, personalized approach to fashion, often incorporating unexpected combinations for a one-of-a-kind look. I'm really an eclectic, boho, chic chick, you feel me? So out of those genres, I know I said it really, really fast. I'll put that in the description as well. But out of those style genres, what do you all think resonated with you all the most, right? Like I said, I'm boho, chic. So even when you think of boho, think of free people. They're boho. When you think of classic pieces, think of this is off the top of the dome. That's how good I am. This is classic pieces. What I would say is Off-White store. Not Off-White, I'm sorry. White House Black Market in the mall. Chic would be categorized as, it's a combination, I feel like, of classic too, but it's a little bit higher level classic, like New York style fashion. Streetwear, I would definitely say Off-White, Virgil's clothing line, Fear of God, that would be more like streetwear. Just elevated though, I feel like. Preppy, like you said, Clueless. Romantic, I said like Kate Spade. Edgy, I said like my homeboy Alexander McQueen, my favorite designer, and all that good stuff, right? So when you think of these, what do y'all see yourself as? Like, what would you categorize your style, right? So first we have to start off with that one, right? And I'll show you different looks of that as well. So when you look at your current wardrobe and identify the pieces, what gravitate towards you the most? Like, oh, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because some pieces, like, we have in our closet that we just don't wear. Like, I really have to do a cloth audit so bad because I know I've been pregnant for like a year. You really be pregnant for a year. But with me being pregnant, first of all, I couldn't wear all the pieces. But then I'm looking at it now, I was like, this is dingy. This is from college, from high school. I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear my Abercrombie & Fitch shirt. I was wearing it because that was cute back in the day and that was expensive. But ain't nobody wearing no Abercrombie & Fitch shirt no more. I'm going to let it go. So we going to let it go. You feel me? So you got to reflect on your current style and how that reflects your personality traits and values. You feel me, guys? So when we think about it too, this is 1B, right? Ideal style exploration, right? So imagine your style and how you want to express your style stylistically, right? How do you want to express yourself stylistically? Factors include color, patterns, you feel me, silhouettes, and overall aesthetics, right? What when you think of that, what do you think of? And I want y'all to write this down too, right? When y'all write this, and I feel like it really help you, so then you can kind of put your style personality together, right? So I'm asking you these questions, so write it down. Think about whether your current style aligns with your ideal style. So we got to figure out what's your ideal style and what's your current style. Because sometimes it don't align. I know a lot of people say, I gotta go on Pinterest and figure out me some looks, right? But when you do that, why does your ideal style not match your current style? That's a question that you really got to ask yourself. Is it money? Is it you don't know how to approach that style? You don't know how to even put it together? Is it ideal because you really don't want to rock it, or you can't rock it, or you don't want to? Like, why does it not match? You really have to think of that, right? And then step number 2, this is step number 2, analyze your wardrobe. So like we were saying before, assess your wardrobe. Now you have to analyze it, right? So we're going to evaluate your wardrobe. Take an inventory of your wardrobe, meaning you have to analyze the items that you own. Identify pieces that make you feel most confident and why. When you're wearing them, they make you feel empowered, right? Pay attention to any recurring themes that you have in your closet, right? Like, what are your favorite pieces? You feel me? And then identify patterns, right? Notice patterns or themes in your wardrobe choices. Consider factors such as color, textures, garment types, right? And reflect on why those certain pieces you rock with more than others, right? And then what about those pieces say something to your style and your personality, right? So think about the textures and the styles. Like, what is a trend in your closet? Do you have more fuzzy pieces than not, right? Do you have more graphic tees than not? You feel me? Then I can too, maybe you have to work backwards. If you don't even know your style genre, look in your collection you have now and like, oh, I'm this. So if I'm this, then I can wear more of this, right? So you can put yourself not necessarily in a box, but you can cater yourself when you go shopping. I am edgy chic, right? So I need to figure out, okay, I need to just lean more towards this vibe so I know this is what I want to look like. Or I don't know what my style is. This is the collection I have. Let me kind of stay in this area. So you figure out your themes and your what's trending in your closet, right? And then step number 3, understand your style, or not your style, but understand your personality traits, right? This gets deep. This is the wellness version of fashion and wellness, right? So you gotta do like a self-reflection, guys. You really have to like dig deep and figure out your personality traits and your characteristics, right? Consider adjectives. Like, if somebody will describe you, what would they say your personality is, right? They will say, me, Braisha, I'm a boss. No, they'll say, let me drink some water. They will say that I have a big personality, right? I'm a people person. I love people when I want to deal with them, right? they would say that, I want to say I don't crave attention. I don't mind attention. I don't mind it. I like it and I don't mind it. I don't be like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna start a show, I'm here. People know, because I like people. So, and I know when you do that, people don't like you. And that's, it's a thing, right? And I'm a people person, and I like people to like me. I do have to understand as I grew older, side note, everybody not gonna like you. And that's okay. But I do like attention, don't mind attention, but I don't necessarily have to be like, I'm here, because my outfit's gonna say it. It always does, right? So think of it like that, right? Explore how these traits influence your style choices, right? And your preferences, right? So for me, like I said, my clothes gonna tell y'all that I'm here. Last night, girl, listen, we was out kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Me and Boo, we went to R&B night and karaoke. I had on me, like I said in the previous episode, I had on me a bralette because I'm accentuating my boobs now because I had nice boobs, right? So I had on a bralette, and I had on an oversized like hoodie zip up, you feel me? And it was showing my bralette, you feel me? Because it was cute, black on black, you feel me? Had my little hair wrap on, you feel me? Had my earrings on, my frames. And on top of that, now that's already a lot, with me some tights on ripped up a little bit, some little tube socks, and me some boots, some black boots with gold heel and stuff, because the gold matched the gold in the zipper and the gold accessories, right? On top of that, I had on my denim jacket that was patchwork, so I was cute. Of course, a lot of times I go places in Columbus, I'm overdressed. You know, people don't put on clothes no more. I'm not gonna say Columbus, just people in general don't. If I'm leaving the house, I'm putting on some clothes, but I was extra. Check out the episode. If you're gonna be extra credit, because you really gotta tone out the external voices, right? I was extra. So like I said, with that one, I don't mind being a center of attention when it comes to that. I don't have to be like, hey, y'all, I'm here. Y'all gonna see it. You feel me? I don't mind the attention. So when I put these outfits on, I know I don't mind the attention, right? So you have to explore the traits and how they influence your style preferences. You feel me? And then figure out your core beliefs, right? Dive deeper into your core values and beliefs, like, and how they play a significant role, because they do. Some people like to be more modest than others, right? Because they shape your personality. Think about how your values align with your style preferences, whether your clothing choices reflect, whether it's your clothing choices and how they reflect it, right? So think of like, some people want to be fully covered, right? My homegirl was over. She was cute. She had on some leggings, a hoodie, and like a long sleeve shirt. I think the long sleeve shirt was more like see-through up under it. The hoodie, and we keep our house pretty hot, like 80 degrees, right? And when people over here, we still keep it at 80 degrees. I said, I like a warm house, you feel me? She's like, oh, I'm cold, I'm hot, but I don't want to take off my hoodie. I'm like, you got in a long sleeve, right? And she's like, yeah, but you know, I like to be more modest. And I'm like, what's long sleeve? But I'm assuming, I didn't really know, but I'm assuming maybe see-through, you know what I'm saying? But some people are like that, right? And so that's your core belief in your values. She is a modest woman. She don't want to show everybody her goods. And I got one friend that'll just put it out there. You see everything but the titty ball, you know what I'm saying, and the shirt type vibe, right? You see the silhouette of the entire outfit. But that is their, I mean, that goes down to their core beliefs. They probably like, yo, I'm a woman, I own my stuff, and I'm gonna own my body. You can sexualize me, I'm not. I'm just wearing stuff that I like. I like what I look like in this. I like how I feel. And sometimes people may even like that attention. That goes back to self-reflection and what you're wearing. So it's so deep. It's so deep, guys. Like, as I'm talking about it, it's just so deep. So you have to think, like, are you a more modest person? Are you more like sensual, like you don't mind showing skin, right? That all plays into what you buy. You feel me? I could say I feel very much so in the middle, because I feel like I'll show some skin, but I ain't showing you too much because it ain't for everybody to see. That's for my man to see, you know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. So all those play a factor into what I wear. You feel me? I had on an oversized hoodie, like I said. I had my legs out, but I had on pantyhose. They were ripped up though. You know, it's like I'm gonna show you something, but it's like, it's gonna be covered, but I'm gonna show you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's there, but it's only a little bit. So you had to think about that when it comes to figuring out your style personality, understanding your personality traits, right? So when you figure out all three of these steps, right? The 3 steps of understanding your personality traits, analyzing your wardrobe, and defining your style personality. When you figure out all 3 of these, right? By following all 3 of these, you can get a deeper understanding of your style and how it relates to your personality, right? And into how it aligns overall with your personality traits, values, and beliefs, right? This really is called I'm reading as I go. This is really called self-awareness, and it guides you to reading, finding your personal style, you feel me? And expressing yourself authentically, you feel me? That's what it's really all about, and with your clothing choices, you feel me? So when we think about it, guys, breaking it down with myself, I'm boho chic, right? Y'all should have wrote all this down so now y'all can kind of say it back to me, right? So with me, I'm boho chic. I can say the pieces that I have, my go-to pieces in my closet are, I have a lot of sets, you feel me? Especially now, I have a lot of sets that I wear. Let's say that I wear, because I have a lot of clothes in general in my closet, but the clothes that I go to the most are my sets, my jeans, my white button-up shirts, you know what I'm saying? That's literally my go-to, right? And how my current style reflects my personality and my traits is, like I said, I am not too sexy sensual and I'm not too modest. You know, I'm right there. I feel like I'm very good even in the middle, because I'll show some skin, but you ain't gonna see all of it. Like, I'll show you a shoulder, two in the back, side boob, that's about all you're gonna get, because then I'm wearing some jeans, right? I give you balance, right? And that's my thing. Like, if I'm gonna give you top, you gonna not see the bottom. If you gonna see the bottom, I'm not gonna see the top. So I'll give you a balance with me. And that's for me just fashion, not even saying fashion forward, that's just me stylistically looking at a silhouette and how I want it to look on my body, right? And then you gotta think of a silhouette too. Like, what is your body look? Oh, it's so deep. Your body frame. What does your body frame look like? You feel me? And then on top of that, like, what are you wearing to clothe that body frame? You know, you may be a square, rectangle. It's a whole bunch, right? But what are you wearing to cover that up, you know, to wear clothes, right? And what are you accentuating? Like I said in the previous episode, you know, it's all what you feel like doing, really. I style people, but in the end all be all, what do you want to accentuate? I think collarbone is the sexiest thing in a woman's body. Bump boobs, breast, titties. For my wedding, my bridesmaids are wearing tube top dresses, strapless dresses, and they're showcasing their collarbone. That is the sexiest thing in a woman's body. Whatever size you are, your collarbone is it. You feel me? When you had that out with those shoulders, it's just a beautiful thing. And that's what that's not what I'm pushing. That's what I like to push with my clients when I style them, because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what it's all about. So you think of things like that, right? Also in my closet, I think of my textures. I have a lot of fluffy stuff in there too right now, because, you know, I like to be comfortable. I always was a comfortable wear with clothes, but I really like to be comfortable now with this baby. It's like, psh, I'm picking up a 17-pound baby every day, all day. I want to be comfy, but I'm always cute, you feel me? And I do a lot of warm tones and blacks, you feel me? And then figure out what best describes you. What are your characteristics that somebody would say to you? I would say to me, I'm big personality, I love people, I'm very fashion forward, you know, all that good stuff, right? And then how your values align with all that as well, right? So quick commercial break though. We're here to promote the Fashion Wellness Box. Unleash your inner style guru and wellness warrior with our exclusive Fashion Wellness subscription box. Dive into a world where fashion meets self-care, curated just for you. Each box is a celebration of all things chic, rejuvenating, trendy apparel, curated accessories, and handpicked wellness goodies. It's not just a box, guys. It's our monthly dose of confidence and well-being, right? Elevate your style, nurture your soul, because you deserve it, honey, okay? Embrace the fusion of fashion and wellness. It's not a want, it's a need, baby. It's a need, honey, okay? Listen, you gotta get you a Fashion Wellness Box. You have to, okay, guys? So, in conclusion, we're back. In conclusion, your style is ever evolving, right? I do know me doing a style, figuring out my style personality before baby and post baby is the same core, but it's different, because I'm like, sometimes I want to cover up more, sometimes I want to cover up less. I want to cover more stomach now than before, right? It's not as flat as I wanted. I got to work it out a little bit more, right? So you just have to figure that out, and kind of listen to this or redo this, you know, through each season of your life, because you do different seasons. You may be different. The personality may stay the same, but the style is different. So you just have to figure out how they mesh with each other, how they coincide with each other, you know? So that's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying, guys? That's what you gotta do. So if y'all like this video, please, 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 just press the like button. It really helps us. You know what I'm saying? If y'all would like to comment, you know, comment what's your style. Are you boho chic like me? Are you trendy classic? Are you a minimalist? More power to you, right? Comment in the comment section, what is your style genre? As well as that, guys, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you be a subscriber, you know what I'm saying? Because we got so much content. Like, the Lord really done places in my heart to make these things pop. And I just busted out 3 episodes just now, so I'm moving and grooving. I may just do a couple more, you know what I'm saying, since I'm sitting here, you feel me? Right? And please please leave a review as well, guys. We'd love to see how you feel about all this good stuff, right? Share this podcast and this YouTube with a friend that you feel like will need to figure out their style, personality. Not need to, like, girl, you need to figure that out, but just helps them to guide them as to what they need to figure out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have all these steps as well in the description as well. But, you know, check out our please check out our Instagram. We'll have details on there too. And we coming soon, guys. I just gotta tell y'all what's going on, right? Coming soon. We have our ebook coming out, which have the style personality in there too, so you can check that out because it'll be detailed in there, right? As well as that, we have a Fashion Wellness event. Depending on what time you're listening to this, April 2024, we're having a Fashion Wellness event. If you're in Columbus, please come through because it will be free or donation based. Then check out our Amazon store with all of our with all of my stuff that I've used on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a mom, I have a lot of breastfeeding stuff on there for me, and then baby stuff, as well as that, like, stuff for my nails, you know, all that post mommy stuff. Like, I got a lot of stuff. Y'all should check it out, you know what I'm saying? As well as that, you know, just stay tuned because Kiss by Bo is pimping out these little clutch purses on the Amazon site as well. You feel me? You know, just come rock with your girl. Come rock with your girl, you know what I'm saying? But until next time, guys, please be good to yourself and each other. My new subscriber, Boo, you know who you are, and I appreciate the subscribe. But until next time, please let me know. Can you rock a paper bag? That is a question. All right, it's been real.